Hey everyone, welcome to day 2 of the Dance Immune Strong Challenge. Thank you to everybody who has participated in the first one. I definitely hope more people continue to start participating and go through and do the first day as well as this one and all upcoming. So we're going to get right into it. Today we're going to be working on ball changes, the various types of ball change variations. So what exactly is a ball change? That's when we put the weight on the ball of our foot and then we change back to where we came from. It looks kind of like a rock step, but there is actually going to be somewhat of a difference. A rock step, when I take my foot back, I'm actually going to bring my heel down to the floor, or at least very, very close, and it's going to bring my hip over top of it. So this is going to be a rock step like this, rock step. There are various variations of a rock step as well, which might be a technique, a video for a different day, but that's essentially what makes a rock step. So our ball change is going to be a lot shorter, a lot sharper, and my heel is going to be a lot more off the ground because I'm going to just ball change. So the first variation that we're going to work on today is going to be simple, and it's going to be a step ball change. So I'm going to step, ball change, and step, ball change. So try that with me now. We're going to step to the side, ball change, step to the side, ball change. Right now my ball change is kind of happening behind me. I'm going the ball of my foot even with the heel of the front foot, so ball change. And that's one spot where we will frequently do a ball change, but sometimes our ball changes can be different places. So I can go step, ball change right behind my heel, but I can also step and ball change right underneath me. So we're going to spice it up and do a couple variations. We're going to start off with 4 step ball changes going behind, and then 4 step ball changes going underneath. So we're going to start with our right first. We're going to step, ball change behind, step, ball change behind, step, ball change behind, and one more, step, ball change behind. Now we're going to go underneath us. So step, ball change in place, step, ball change in place, step, ball change in place, and step, ball change in place. So this version of a ball change, the step ball change, is used quite a bit in West Coast swing. This is actually similar to a technique that we would use in our bachata, where we go 1, 2, 3, we ball change to get our hip lift, and then 1, 2, 3, ball change to get our hip lift. There are other uses for this as well, but those are the 2 places off the top of my head I can think of really quickly where we would use this. So the next variation we're going to use is going to be a just moving on from our step ball change into a cross ball change. So rather than stepping to the side, I'm going to step across. And now my ball change is not going to be beneath me, but I'm actually going to send my ball change out to the side. A couple things that we want to keep in mind as we do this version is I want to make sure my feet are remaining toed out. So when I cross, I don't want to cross with my foot this way, which if I were to pull my feet here, brings me in. I also don't want to cross like this where my feet are parallel. I definitely want to make sure that my toe is pointed out as I'm doing my cross. Just a much stronger position. It looks a lot better, and it helps us once we move into this ball change aspect. When I'm going into my ball change either side, I want to make sure that I'm keeping it on the ball of my foot rather than going flat. And as I'm doing this, I'm trying to straighten my knee, and if I can give my hip into it just a little bit, not super much, but just enough to keep me kind of nice and connected, that's going to be our goal. So one time from the front, it's going to be cross, ball, change, and cross, ball, change. So try this one with me now. We're going to start with our right again, and I'm going to cross, ball, change, cross, ball, change, cross, ball, change, and cross, ball, change. This version of the ball change is used a lot in samba. It's also used in, I've seen it used in jazz dancing, and I'm sure there's, again, many other places that it's used. We're going to go to the third variation now, which is going to be our tap ball change. So tapping right now is going to be easiest, kind of tapping it out to the side like this, tap. As we do this tap to the side, try to keep our toe pointed, which is something I'll definitely go into more detail on a different day as well. But for now, see if we can just keep it kind of pointed and tap out to the side. We could also tap it behind, we could tap it forward. Those are all different variations to try later. But for now, we're going to tap, ball, change. Now you'll notice what makes this one different from the others is that now, after I've done my ball change, I have the same foot free. So then I'm going to have to shift my weight over so that I can then tap, ball, change with the other side. So that's what we're going to try. We're going to tap, ball, change, and then shift our weight. Tap, ball, change, and shift our weight. Tap, ball, change, and shift our weight. Tap, ball, change, and shift our weight. So let's try this just a little bit faster. Tap, ball, change. Tap, ball, change. Tap, ball, change, and tap, ball, change. The next variation we're going to try is a kick ball change. This is both the tap ball change and the kick ball change are very common in West Coast swing. Kick ball change is also super common in line dancing. It's used really frequently in jive, and so this is going to be a really good technique to learn. When we kick, what we want to do is we want to lead with our knee, and then I'm going to flick my foot from the knee as if I have some gum on the bottom of my shoe and I need to flick it off. However, be careful because I don't want to just flick with no control. That doesn't look very good, and it could potentially cause damage to my knee and other things. So when I flick, I'm going to still keep it in control and just boom and back. Again, we're going to try to keep our toe pointed for now. This is something that is going to change a little bit. For example, in shuffle dancing, you will actually kick with your toe pointed up. But that's going to be a lot easier, a lot more natural. So we're going to try, we're just going to practice right now with our toe pointed. And in your video that you post for the challenge, if you want to try both toes pointed down and toes pointed up, then that would be absolutely fantastic. So when I do my kick though, lead with the knee, I kick, and then I'm going to ball change just like we have been. And shift my weight over, I lead with the knee, kick, ball change, and shift my weight. So let's try that together. Let's start with my left foot this time. I'm going to kick, ball change, and shift, kick, ball change, and shift, kick, ball change, and shift, kick, ball change, and shift. So let's try this a little bit faster now. Kick, ball change, kick, ball change, kick, ball change, and kick, ball change. The final variation of the ball change that we're going to work on tonight is, or it'll probably be tomorrow for all of you, is going to be the shuffle ball change. And I've only seen this used in tap dancing, but I highly encourage you all to use this in other places as well. I think it would be particularly fantastic in West Coast swing. So first, we're going to work on what is a shuffle. And that's going to be when I scuff my foot forward and I scuff it back. Almost as if I'm imagining a piece of paper on the floor, and I have to shoot that piece of paper all the way across the floor, and then I have to scuff the next one and shoot it all the way behind me. So it's going to be a shuffle. And one more time with this side, shuffle. Then we're going to practice the other foot. So it should be our left now. I'm going to shuffle. One more time, shuffle. So when I do this with my in my ball change, it's going to be just like my kickball change, just adding a little bit extra to it. So I shuffle, ball change, and then I shift my weight. Shuffle, ball change, shuffle, ball change, and I shuffle, ball change. So let's try it faster, this time starting with our left. It'll be shuffle, ball change, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, ball change, and shuffle, ball change. Kind of messed up that last one. I'm not a great tapper yet, but you all get the idea. So today's special point is going to be using all of these variations, including the ones that we didn't really necessarily cover much. So tapping forward, tapping behind, tapping some imaginary place if you want, doing something special with your kicks maybe. So just off the top of my head, maybe some kind of kick like this, ball change. Be creative. And so kind of just be creative, use these ball changes in ways that maybe nobody has seen before, and see if it works. So thank you all. Definitely please share these videos with your friends. Encourage them to pick up dancing if they don't dance yet. And I will see you all tomorrow.